So I used to have a stand-up desk, and then I moved and I broke it. It was stuck in the garage ever since, and just today I had that stroke of genius to just take another look at it. So me and my brother went out there, took a look at it, did some troubleshooting, fixed it, we're good to go again. Now, what does that mean? It means that I have to completely redo the entire studio. I need to take everything off of my desk, I need to take away the Alex drawers, the IKEA drawers that are holding up my desk right now. I need to move some of the shelving that's in here to make space for everything. We're gonna do all that today. So welcome to this rather unusual video where I basically demolish my entire studio and then let it rise from the ashes as something more beautiful. I'm sorry about the audio quality. I don't currently have a camera mic and I'm not going to be carrying around my big microphone. So stick with me, I'll do my best to make it sound as good as possible. But with all that being said, let's start taking apart all of my desk. Is empty. I have everything sitting out here on the ground, everything apart, somewhat sorted, and now it is in fact time to get that desktop off of those shelves because I'm going to move this corner shelf out of the closet so I can free up some more space in there. Let's try to get the desktop off, move over the Alex, and then try to move it out here. Let's go. There we go. Oh my god. Ugh. Fuck, that's heavy. I did it. Not heavy at all, not difficult. Especially for such a, muscular, lean guy like I am. No problem, can do this any day of the week. Okay, let me explain this to you. I'm a little out of breath. I wonder why. This desk, right here, I built this about 2 years ago. It's solid 2x6s with a 2x2 frame on it. And then this little thing. Now this is actually extremely handy. What this is it's a cable tray. I don't know, this is, I think, I got this from Home Depot. This is like some basement shelving unit, cheap stuff, whatever. And these things hold all my wires so they're not all on the ground, which of course is very important for a stand-up desk. So now let's move the desktop out of the way and get to that shelf. So in over 20 years of living now, I've learned one thing. If you're ever going to take something apart, deconstruct something that you possibly have to get back together at some point in time, document the fuck out of it. Take a lot of pictures, take a lot of videos, label the screws you're taking out, just be prepared. Because if you're even someone like me, I watch all these restoration videos and people they take apart these old bench presses or power drills or whatever. After 15 seconds you already lost me and you have all the screws in a little ball. How do you do that? Yeah, just take a bunch of pictures. It's gonna make your life a lot easier when you're actually having to put everything back together. Okay, little update time. I just got my brother to help me do some things, move some things around. So let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, so we got that shelf taken out of that corner, disassembled it, took off the top half and put it back together up in this corner next to the closet entrance. Then you can see these are my previous desk legs. They're the typical IKEA Alex shelf, and I had 2 of them holding up my desk. This thing's still where it was, basically looking the exact same, and now I have this little crevice back there, which was the entire idea of getting rid of that corner shelf so I can put my lights back there. So yeah, that just took a solid hour or so. I think the hardest part is moving a fish tank, moving an aquarium like that while it's full is not fun. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna figure out where I have to put the second cross brace for the legs. So you can see I already have one right there, and then the center column, and then I need another one right about here. So I'll just have to cut some new pieces of wood, screw them in there, and then put the legs down. Alright, I actually found the old cross braces that I used. When I cut down the desk, I actually unscrewed them and kept them. I totally just cracked that further. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Now, before we go any further with this, I do not know what I'm doing here. I am not a very crafty person. I'm good with computers. I'm not good with woodworking and that sort of stuff. So, you know, if you're doing something similar to this, maybe just like look for like a tutorial on YouTube on how to actually do this sort of stuff. That's what happened with this entire desk. I just kind of went for it. That's why it's so stupidly heavy, because it's much more sturdy than it actually has to be. But it works. It works. Sort of. Yeah, don't laugh at me for my amateur woodworking, screwing, basic knowledge about how to do things. Don't laugh at me. I have my other strong side, okay? Number 1 and number 2. Now I just have to screw all the little things in, connect some cables, and I should be good to go. She's on here. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Yeah, let's also try to put as little stress as possible, like diagonally on these legs. Yeah, exactly. Alright, a few jump cuts later and the studio's done. It's finally finished. It took me the better part of an entire day to take everything off, deconstruct everything I needed to deconstruct, move everything I needed to move, and put it back together where it needs to be. But now we made it. We're fully done. I can't wait to show you the results. I'm super happy with how it all came out. Obviously the stand-up desk is a massive improvement. Massive. I'll do a whole nother video on just the glory of stand-up desks. And now let me just stop talking and show you the studio. So that was it for this studio remodel. Here's the B-cam angle. I really think that this transformed the most just because we have some more lights now, so I'm even in this angle really nicely lit up. The A-cam angle you saw before with the leaf background is more or less unchanged, but this angle right here is really where the difference shines through. So yeah, that was it for this remodeled video. Don't be fooled, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another one of these videos coming within the next couple of weeks, months, just because I seem to change up my studio more than I do my underwear, and that's not even a joke. I'm kidding, it was just a joke. So yeah, hit that like button if you like what you saw today. Leave me some comments down below, even suggesting maybe some other modifications that would be cool in this place. Let me know what you think of this entire thing, and other than that, I hope that I'll see you guys in the next videos, which will be a little less off topic than something like this. But up until then, I hope that you all have a happy, healthy, and productive rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Peace.